There is a program running right now in 2026 that the government has funded specifically for families with children under 18. And based on the most recent IRS data, the vast majority of eligible families are not claiming it. I am talking about the expanded child tax credit and the additional benefits that were locked in through 2026 under the American Rescue Plan extensions. And the amount you could be leaving on the table is potentially much larger than the $1,000 in the title. Here is the specific math for 2026. The child tax credit provides up to $2,000 per qualifying child under age 17. Up to $1,600 of that is refundable, meaning you can receive it as a check even if you owe $0 in federal income tax. The refundable portion phases in starting at $2,500 of earned income. But here is the part that most families completely miss. There is an additional credit called the Child and Dependent Care Credit that covers up to 35% of qualifying child care expenses. For 2 or more children, the maximum eligible expenses are $6,000, meaning a credit of up to $2,100. This credit covers daycare, after-school programs, summer day camps, and even babysitters, as long as you can document the expenses. And there is a third credit that almost nobody knows about. It is called the Adoption Tax Credit, and for 2026, it is worth up to $16,810 per child for qualified adoption expenses. It is not refundable, but it can be carried forward for up to 5 years. For a family with 2 young children earning $60,000 a year, here is what the math looks like. The child tax credit provides $4,000 total, of which up to $3,200 is refundable. If they spend $500 a month on childcare, that is $6,000 annually, generating a child and dependent care credit of roughly $2,100. Combined, these 2 credits alone total $6,100 against their tax liability, and any excess is refundable. Now here is the Earned Income Tax Credit, which many families with children qualify for, but do not claim. For 2026, a family with 2 children and income around $60,000 may qualify for a credit of roughly $2,500 to $3,000, depending on the exact AGI and filing status. When you stack these 3 credits together, child tax credit, child and dependent care credit, and earned income tax credit, a family of 4 earning $60,000 could receive over $9,000 in combined refundable credits. And the IRS data consistently shows that 15 to 20% of eligible families do not claim what they are entitled to. People do not know the credits exist. They think they earn too much. They do not have the documentation ready. Or they file on their own without understanding which forms to attach. Here is what you need to do right now. Go to irs.gov and look up the Child Tax Credit and Child and Dependent Care Credit income limits for 2026. Check whether your employer offers a Dependent Care FSA, because contributions to that account reduce your taxable income by up to $5,000 per year and can be used in combination with the Child and Dependent Care Credit for expenses above the FSA limit. And when you file your taxes, make sure you attach Schedule 808112 for the child tax credit and Form 2441 for the dependent care credit. The $1,000 in the title was the minimum. For most families watching this, the real number is several times higher, and it is already funded